What is up, gents? DirtBag Gaming here, the channel for casual raiders. We just did BOMMAL 90, and I wanted to go over it before it either next rotation, or if like they change it or any of that stuff. So basically, my guy who has the best gear on him right now, I'm about to take it off him because I don't have to do BOMMAL for another freaking month. Okay, so it's gonna be Crimson Helm. If you guys clicked on the video, you probably already know it's gonna be Crimson Helm soloing BOMMAL. I'm going to give you my gear, thoughts, strategy, everything. I got this from Stu Gaming, so if you've seen Stu Gaming, it's basically a copy, rinse, repeat, except more in depth, I guess, more for like a casual raider. So let's go over the final stats. Now, these are meticulous. You need exactly these specific stats or more to get it done. All right, now I'm going to say that again. You need all of these, maybe more, to get it done. The biggest thing that you have to do, and it took me about 5 runs to figure out exactly what I needed, was 182 speed if you have a speed lead. The goal is to get it up to 200. That's it. So if you get 200 speed, you don't need a speed lead. If you don't get 200 speed, you need speed lead. So I needed the speed lead. I used the speed lead of 24%, I believe. We used Macabre. Now again, you don't need Macabre, you just need the speed lead. He has 24% all battles speed lead. So how you do the math is you do 24% of her base speed, which is 85. And that comes out to like 19 speed. So she's getting an extra 19 speed on top of what she has. I think it's 19. So if you do whoever speed lead, whether it be 19% speed lead or 24% speed lead, but you do 85 times 0.24 is 20. Actually, it's 20. So that's how we're able to get up to 202. Okay, so 202 is what I used. Stu had 200. I guess I was trying to get around Stu. But then I went back to my video and I saw that it was too fast. Like I got her up to 200 speed and I used the speed lead and it was just too fast. And then she was at like 183 speed, and again it was too fast. She was at 184, it was too fast, all that stuff. So I went down to exactly 182 with the 24% speed lead. You can do the math. If you have a 19% speed lead, you need X amount. So let's do that, 0.19. That's 16 speed. So 16 minus 202, you need 185 speed. So you basically need 3 more than what we have here. That's how you do the math. So that's the main important thing to hit, plus the stats. So she wants a lot of HP because of the bombs and all that stuff, and she wants defense. So we have her at 2900 defense. I kept dying, so I needed to add a little bit more defense. So I added a defensive ring onto her. So she has a defense ring with a little bit defense substats, which got her, more defense. So everything else is HP, but 2900 plus defense is what you need. I have her at 76,000 HP. I think Stu had her around 79,000, but you need at least 76,000 plus. All right, so those are what you're aiming for. If you don't have this, go farm gear, because I basically used all the gear from all my other champions, put it on her, did it, and now I'm about to take it all off her. You need a booked as well. This needs to be down to 3 turn. This needs to be down to a 4 turn. This don't really need that much, but these two, if you get books into these two, you're good. You don't need the A1, but get these books into her and you should be good. Masteries, we want not to spend an hour long doing this fight, so you want to get it down to War Master, and you want a little bit more heals when it comes to Life Drinker. You definitely need this. So we have this to get a little bit more speed. So I don't know if you max her out. I'll watch the video, but if she kills somebody, she maxes this out. I have to watch the video again. We'll watch it together, but you get a little bit of speed here, but you definitely want this because you need that 24 speed on top of that. Okay, that's the masteries. Let's go into what kind of gear I have on her. So we have HP, speed, a little bit of defense. We have HP, speed. We have HP boots. You kind of need the HP boots to hit that. And definitely want speed substats. So if you have a lot of speed in the substats, that's good. Don't need anything else. Really, if this had like defensive substats, that'd be even better. Then we have speed. It's literally just all speed. Speed, a little bit of HP, HP, speed, and that's about it. Down here, I think we went with the HP on the neck piece. And then we went with HP and speed, as much speed as I can get on here, on the banner. All right. So this fight is so freaking stressful. It's like your anxiety is up the entire freaking time. It's all just doing the right moves at the right time. Don't misclick. Don't forget the move, whatever it may be. All right, so let's get into it. So I'm going to play the video and let's walk you through it. So the team that I put together, we had... Now, again, I don't know if their passives like last the entire time. I know the speed lead does. So the speed lead passive, or the speed lead lasts. But their other passives, I don't know if it lasts the whole time. Because we did have Norag in here. His passive gives us decreased damage taken of all allies under 1 or more debuffs by 15%. Or buffs by 15%. So basically, you take between 15 and 25% less damage. I don't know if that procs, but we threw him in there just because. And then we had Iron Brago, which again, I don't know if his passive procs if he's dead, but you get defense on all allies by 10% if this champion's on your team. So 10% of his defense, you get more defense. Again, I don't know if it procs. If it does, you might need this guy. Who the hell knows? Stu, though. Stu didn't have any of these people. All he had was the 200 speed and the stats that I showed you. So I don't know if their passives proc. Who the hell knows? But I really just needed him to kill the waves. And then we had Geomancer. Geomancer has a passive. Reflects some damage if there's an HP burn on them. Again, I don't know if it works. But we have him in here to kind of kill the waves for us. So we kill the first 2 waves. This wave, you want them to die. If they don't die, you need to take off like 1 piece of gear, which I did. Actually, let me put that back on him. So I took off his chest piece so that way he would die faster. If they don't die, you have to restart. So if you get to the boss and there's still people alive, restart. But you want everybody to die so that way his speed mastery, your Crimson Helm procs. So that way you can basically do it the right way. All right, cool. Let's put this back on him. Good to go. All right, so this is pretty easy. You just keep attacking until your guys are really low HP, and then you start killing them like pretty heavily. So see, the AoE kills them pretty easily. And then boom, now we just have Crimson Helm. Crimson Helm can literally just A1 these guys down the entire time. But it does look like she actually killed some of these people herself. So I would go with that mastery if I were you guys. The one where you kill, if you kill people, you get speed. Go with that mastery and then kill the last 2 or 3 people of this wave. All right, so we kill this final guy and then we get to the boss. All right, so once you get to the boss, let me fast forward it for you guys. So once you get to the boss, there's going to be a rotation that you have to follow. I just did it. It took me about 24 minutes. So you guys will probably be about the same. And that's with War Master procs. All right, so let's get to the boss. We're at the boss. Now, how the rotation goes, let me pause this. He's going to go first, all right? He's going to put the bombs down. He's going to hit you. Boom, there you go. Now, anytime you see 2 bombs, you don't need to do the A3. The only time you do her A3, which is the increased defense and the revive on death, is when you have 2 bombs on you. Trust me. If you have 1 bomb, you can tank it. All right, so we're going to do the A1 first. Now, A1 again. Now, all you're looking, see these little bombs right here? You're just looking at the bomb's turn meter. Once the bomb's turn meter gets up to basically as much as it can go, which is right, 1 more A1. Once next turn, watch. You see the turn meter of the bombs? They're pretty high up. Like they're going to go next. There's 2 bombs on you, doesn't matter. You're going to do the A2. A2 now goes. Puts up a block damage on her. Bomb goes off, bombs goes off. Also, these bombs go off. Boom, there you go. No damage taken. Now we're going to repeat. A1. Only 1 bomb. A1. And then A1. One more time. Because of the turn meter. See the secondary bomb's turn meters? It's not full yet. And then now it's full. You're going to do the A2. And that's literally the entire fight, guys. If there's bombs on you, if there's 2 bombs on you, you do the A3 in case you die, which you probably will. There you go, 2 bombs. You want to do the A3. So you put the A3 on you just in case. Sometimes, like, if you guys have really good gear, you might not need it, but I needed it the entire time. So anytime I had 2 bombs on me, I did that A2. And then if I die, which most of the time I did, I would get res back up. Then you have like literally that much HP, like that much. You have super tiny HP, but somehow you live. Like he's a weak affinity, so he's hitting you weak hits the entire time. So that's why you don't die. All right. So look, turn meter went back up. I did the A2. So that's literally the entire fight, guys. It's very nerve-wracking. If you don't have the specific stats, you're going to die. Like, this is a very heavy specific stat fight. But yeah, so that's it. A1 3 times, A2 when the turn meter's up all the way, and A3 if you have 2 bombs on you. If you do A3 with 1 bomb on you, you might need it later on and you don't have it because it's on cooldown, and then you die. That happened to me as well. I was like, oh, let me do the A3 because I only have 1 bomb. Don't, just tank it. And then that's it. So literally, look, 2 bombs, I do the A3. Now if the A3 was on cooldown, I basically die. A3, you're just watching the turn meters. Watch the turn meters, you do the A1. You do the A1. A1. And then next turn you do the A2. And it's so freaking nerve-wracking. You're like, did I click it? Did I not click it? And like, you want to make sure your mouse has batteries in it. Like, there's so much going on in this fight that you just want to make sure you click and then do it. Because I don't think I misclicked. Knock on wood. I didn't misclick during the fight that I did it. Because if I did, I would have just probably rage quit and just left. Because I have to go somewhere now anyway. But I wanted to make the video before I left. So that's literally the entire fight. Is it takes a long time, but you just have to make sure you do the right moves at the right time. So let's fast forward. We're only a quarter way done. We're 20 minutes in, about halfway done, 20 minutes in. And it's going to last. Like, it's going to go the whole time. Like, this time that I did it, this was from a month ago, but this time that I did it, literally she was down to like 2 HP a lot of times. And the stats worked out that you were able to do it. So look at that. We're getting down to, now once you get down this low, you're like, oh my God, please don't fail. Please don't fail. Please don't fail. Because you get down to like this last quarter and you don't stop. Like, don't keep hitting the A1 just to kill him. Keep doing the thing. Like, he was at like 1 HP left and I did the A3 because I had 2 bombs on me and I almost died, and then I ran up and hit him one more time and then he died. So very stressful. Do it once. Never have to do it again until next rotation. But it still works. So we weren't sure if BOMMAL got buffed, nerfed, whatever it may be, but that's literally, it still worked. I didn't want to post the video from last time, this rotation, if it didn't work anymore. So I had to test it out at BOMMAL 90. Samar didn't get the job done. I don't know what it was, but this chick got the job done again on BOMMAL 90 hard. So again, I don't think the passives work, but I do know that the masteries work. So the speed lead aura, get up to 202 speed. And if you're dying, it might be the speed. And if it's not the speed, make sure you have enough defense and HP on your champion. Let's go over it one more time, just so you guys can pause it. But this is exactly the speed that you need with the speed lead. If you have a 19% speed lead, just play around the speeds a little bit. But this is with the speed lead because you're able to focus a little bit more on HP and defense. If you have really good gear and you can get the 202 speed plus the HP and defense, sure, do it that way. Which then you don't need a speed lead. You can just use her aura, which is, no, you can't. That's dungeons. So it doesn't really matter. You can probably use somebody else's aura like defense or HP or whatever it may be. But yeah, so test it out. Let me know in the comments if this helped you out. I haven't posted a BOMMAL 90 video because I wanted to wait for this chick. But this is the second time we did BOMMAL 90. I'm happy with it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, let me know. Short video. Hopefully this helped you out. Share the link if it did. And also subscribe. And there's a account takeover video coming out today, actually. So take a look at that. Leave a comment below so you can win it in that video. And then join Discord and subscribe so those videos actually pop up for you guys. So appreciate it. Good luck if you're interested in account takeover. Hit me up on Discord. And then we can go from there. Peace.